Talking up Texas A&M on defense with Andrew Hattersley from Gig'em 247 Sports. You see his information there on the banner, so please follow him over on Gig'em 247. As we move on to linebacker, and we talked about this throughout the 2020 season. Even if you didn't know anything about Texas A&M football and watched a game, you would not just see the playmaking ability of Buddy Johnson, but you would have seen him just as an emotional leader, a guy that got everybody in the right place. He just jumps off the screen. So he's a huge loss with 85 tackles. But as you mentioned to me before we started to record, Aaron Hansford, second on the team with 49 tackles, seems to be the guy coming back that's kind of going to lead that group.
Yeah, losing Buddy Johnson is no doubt. It's a sizable loss, and it's a huge leadership role to fill, whether it's along the defensive line, linebacker, or somebody's got to pick up that leadership void. And, he was kind of the guy that got everybody in the right spots and made sure everything ran smoothly. So it's a big void to fill. But Aaron Hansford's another guy that took advantage of that extra COVID year granted by the NCAA. And so, bringing him back at least gives you a guy that, played a ton last year. Texas A&M only usually plays one or two linebackers on the field at a time. And so having him back at least helps solidify that group and gives another pass rushing option. And then you've got guys like, that second linebacker spot, I think, is kind of a battle. You got Andre White is one guy that really, I think, we'll see an uptick in minutes and his opportunities, coming his way. And then you've got Terrion Lee and Chris Russell as well that I think are going to certainly factor in. And then two younger guys in Edgerrin Cooper and Antonio Doyle are both, fighting to get their way into the depth chart. And so I think behind Aaron Hansford, there's a pretty heated battle going on. And that was another, Jimbo Fisher was asked a lot about the quarterback spot during spring ball, but he was also asked about that linebacker position. And he wasn't ready to name anybody either, because he just said, those guys are battling, those guys are fighting, and he's excited to see where that goes as well.